Oh, good morning. I ain't know nobody was on here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. See how that medicine had me up, y'all. I've been trying to go to sleep for the last 2 hours since Brother Jay, well, three, probably three now, since Brother Jay ended church with all those amazing songs. Just one and only Miss Ann. I am glad y'all are in the building. Just wanted to come on here and see who was up. Throw me a topic out there to talk. Oh, your husband get off late. Well, mine's in the hospital. He had to go get a blood transfusion. And that's where he's located at the moment. Hopefully he'll be calling me in the morning, telling me to come on and pick him up. Yeah, he has kidney disease like I do. And on top of it, he has sickle cell anemia. So his hemoglobin was low. He had to go get him some blood. So I've been trying to go to sleep. I swear, y'all, I've been trying to go to sleep. I woke up after 4 today and been up ever since. Well, no, I didn't. My son wound up cooking dinner. He made me some smothered hamburgers and some mashed potatoes. They were so good. And I ate a little bit of that and was in here skating down these YouTube streets and got stuck on a Kwani video I think I was listening to. And the next thing you know, the video went off and I was sleeping. But I wasn't doing nothing but still trying to figure out this streaming service that I'm using, learning how to, do the description. That's why I didn't even know y'all was here. I know how to type what I wanted to say, but I didn't know what to put in my description box. And I was listening to Tiffany Talks Too Much. I love her. She is a content creator like me. She is very mellow when she talks, and she brings her message so gracefully. And she was explaining to QI about how to keep her subscribers and what us as, you know, subs or content creators in this sector will be looking for from her since she distanced herself from VS. And she was saying about how many subs that she was saying how many subs that QI received on behalf of that interview with Phi Babe. And she was saying that she has 1,600 subscribers and she only has 400 subscribers. And she's not, I don't think she's jealous because she has the 1,600. She was just basically talking about how she needs to maintain her audience. And then she was talking about QI was over there on Wiley's platform today, and Wiley was trying to get her to do a call in, and she wouldn't do a call in, and she really wasn't answering too many questions in the chat. So she was talking about that, and had just left her page because she said something on her page about the description box. And I went to go look and see what my description box says, and it says that. So I just had to add my cash up in there. Not on here asking for anything, but I just added it on that just in case somebody wanted to, give if they chose to, it would be there for them. And Miss Ann, you found your glasses, sweetheart? Or was that just one and only looking for her glasses? Maybe I need to go put mine on. Just one and only, did you find your glasses, sweetie? Okay, great, great. I need to go get my eyes. It's that time to re-get my eyes checked. Cause when you on dialysis, a lot of things start to my vision get blurry. I got some glasses already. It still seems like I can't see that good out of them. Yes, ma'am. I understood what you were saying. And see, I'm not like trans monster over there, as Kelly Love called her. I'm not ranting and raving. I really didn't know I hit the live button, but I'm glad I did, and I'm glad you ladies was here for it. And I appreciate y'all coming over every time I go live. That means a lot to me. It says I have 109 subs, but only you guys are the ones that show me some love. And it was another lady in my live today. I didn't recognize her, and I do apologize. I think her name is Positively Thinking or something like that. So if she listens to this video, I'm sorry I did not acknowledge you. I do apologize. Um, Come on over anytime. Now, I can truly say that this is a safe haven over here. Okay? And yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not diabetic at all. That's the only thing. Let me explain it to you, Miss Ann. And I don't have a problem explaining it to you. I hope in the future no one listens to my video and and try to bring this back up to me. What had happened was um when I was in Florida, 2013, I had a minor heart attack. And come to find out, my valve in my heart was pumping the blood out the wrong way. They went in 2014 and did a open heart surgery to do a valve repair. 2015, I started getting shortness of breath again, and went in, found out that the repair didn't last. So in 2016, I had to go back and have another open heart surgery, which I have a mechanical valve now. So I take a blood thinner that I have to take for the rest of my life. But while they were doing the open heart surgery for the second time, that's when my kidneys failed. So that's why I'm on dialysis. And they are not functioning well. Um, we I've been fighting the nephrologist for a while now about how can I take something that may help me build my function back up. And only thing that's out here that I've researched are natural supplements. and they say it's not good for me to take natural supplements, so I try to stay away from them. But I know that it is something out here that can help. And I got in touch with some company, and the lady was telling me it's about $700 a month to be able to get the medication that I need and everything like that. So I was just like, this might be a whole scam, and I'm not with that, but hey, the Lord has me here for a reason. So, yes, He will. And that's why I keep praying for myself. I am covered in the blood of Jesus. And like I tell the people at that dialysis center, y'all can't tell me nothing about me, but God can. So, because they like to try to scare you and stuff and be like, oh, if you don't come to treatments, this, that, and the third's going to do this, that, and the third. Only God has the last answer. And if I wasn't supposed to be here to have two open heart surgeries 2 years apart, come on, I'm here for a reason, a real reason, because I am a child of God. But I need to ask a question, you ladies, because it was this guy or whatever that was, a troll or whatever that was, in Brother Jay's chat tonight. His name was, dang, what the name was, something playing something in God's plan or in somebody's plan or something like that. And he kept coming for me. Did you see him coming for me? And he left a message to me because I left a message to Brother Jay letting him know if he don't see me in the chat, email me and, pray for me or whatever. And I didn't know why the man kept coming for me, but I did my best to ignore him in Brother Jay's chat. So he left a message for me under the message that I left for Brother Jay. And he was basically fat shaming me. But one thing about it, two things for sure. I'm a grown behind woman. And calling me fat, however you want to put it in a sentence, however you want to do whatever you want to do with it, that don't affect me. I'm confident in who I am. I'm proud of who I am. And if the Lord wanted me to be sticks and bones, He would have made me that way. So if you in the bushes and you watching, whoever you are, you can step off me because I'm not the one. I'm not the one. If you were sent by Satan's spawn to come and try to tear me down, that don't bother me. Because I am a child of God. And I am covered in the blood of Jesus. And you can take your shaming and go back to whatever rock you came from up under. Go back there. Because you could never, and I mean never, make me feel no type of way. And you have a good evening. But just one and only, I didn't go in on him. I didn't even reply back to the message that he left. Um, when you ignore a person or whatever, they'll go away. When they see that they can't get no response out of you, they'll go away. I don't know who it is. Never had seen him in Brother Jay's chat before. Never had seen that name anywhere I visit before. So I was taking it as if somebody was coming for me and somebody sent them to come for me. And it was a troll page. Trust me, because I went and clicked on it and looked. Don't have no subscribers, don't have anything but a page. That's it. So he'll be okay, or she'll be okay, or it'll be okay, whatever it is. What you think, Miss Ann? Just one and only. As they say, don't even worry about them. Pay them no dust at all. Yes, it is a troll, Miss Ann. Pay it no dust. Because that's just what I did. I would never disrespect Brother Jay's chat. Never. And I don't know if they was trying to get me to come out of character. I would never get out of character for nobody unless you really come for me and you continuously keep coming and won't stop. So the fat jokes, they can keep them. I know who I am. That's why I wasn't scared to make my videos. But I was told it'd be better for me to do lives and get my content out there than to sit down, record, and edit and do all that stuff. Just want to know that you got a page so I can go on over there. I'll find. Send me the link in my email so I can go to your page and subscribe. Or you the only one with this name on YouTube? Oh no, you don't. So you just blocked them off the live. Okay, yeah, because I did Tracy like that. I remember she was in Brother Jay's live and she was going back and forth with Fi Babe. And I just hit the thing and hit block and blocked her so I couldn't see none of her comments. You got a page, Miss Ann? You got some subscribers? You want a subscriber? I sub to you. I have no problem subbing to you. Yeah, it's very rude and ignorant because I feel like this. I got my own page. And you know I got my own page. So why would you go over there on Brother Jay's page and start mess with me? If that's anything you need to know, come to my page, boo. I answer any of your questions. Leave me a question under one of my under one of my videos and I'll answer your question. You don't have to do that in nobody else's chat. See, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about respect. That's respect. Because I could have said some things to him in Brother Jay's chat and not get in trouble for it, but I respect Brother Jay as the man that he is. And that service that we was having was more important than that man or woman coming for me. I was enjoying that sermon. Okay, well, Miss Ann, 2010, I'll go over there and check you out. And then if the dum dum had any sense, he'll know that I got my own page. And if there's something that he wanted to speak to me about and it was personal, I have put my email address out there several times. And I know I have because I gave it to Just One and Only on one of my lives. I gave it to Nepturian on one of my lives. So it's out there. And it's on my YouTube page. Yeah, but I wasn't mad or anything. I was just like, well, why is this person keep coming for me. And then Diamond Dory had said something to me that threw me kind of off. And I think that she was actually trying to send that message to Tweety One, because she said something about my aunt and my uncle. And I'm like, how she know my aunt and uncle? I never mentioned anything about my aunt and uncle. So I'm thinking she probably got me mixed up with Tweety One. But I told her thank you anyway, because that's just how I am. But I'm glad you ladies over here. I hope I'm not rambling and y'all enjoying what I'm talking about. I'll be glad when I get some more subbies though, so we can have us a good time over here. And then I was over there um walking my puppy down these YouTube streets, and I stopped at Miss Heidi house. And Miss Heidi called out that party line. Who is 7 or 9? Just one and only. Who you was waiting for to go to sleep, Miss Ann? Your husband? Oh, okay. Well, what I was finna say, I went on ahead and went over to the Heidi house, and Heidi had a video, Altine, Natasha Barkley, the young lady that runs the party line. And then I went over to Miss Olivia house, and she was saying the same thing. I'm like, these people is really, really crazy in this sector. Yes, she laid her out, baby. She say she is honestly speaking, aka Natasha Barkley, and then she said, aka somebody else. I say, OMG, Miss Olivia. I love Miss Olivia. Heidi ain't give it to us like Miss Olivia gave it to us. Miss Olivia say the girl on meth, opioids, and crack. I say, OMG. No, ma'am. They called her a schemer and everything. Yeah, Heidi was going in because Heidi felt like that was her friend. And see, the same thing Heidi said that they did to her last night on that party line was the same thing they did to Diving. And when I heard the diving part, that just turned me, man. It take a lot for me to cry. I'm not gonna even lie to you, ladies. It take a lot for me to cry. Songs, I'll say certain love songs and all church songs make me cry. But a person, hey Miss Gina, I thought you was already asleep, girl. How you doing? Thank you for coming over. But the way that they spoke to Diving in that live last night, the best that I got, it made tears come to my eyes, because you never tell a person that they nothing and that they're invisible and all this type of stuff. That girl has a issue showing who she really is. And just one and only, I think that was you in the live that night when I kept telling her to show herself. Go ahead and show yourself and get it over with. And she couldn't even pull the camera to her face. She had to give us a silhouette of what she looks like. And from her silhouette, she is beautiful. She has a head full of long hair. She has that bright, pretty skin. And oh, that wasn't you. I'm sorry, just one and only. But it was somebody over there with us. And she is actually beautiful. And I can't understand for the world what she's scared to put herself out there for. Yes, she's married to a black African American and she has mixed children as well. And she's a mixed race lady. What's the problem? Show yourself. And then when Heidi went to saying that the best that I got ain't got no teeth is in her mouth. That was a gag for me, baby. I was on the floor laughing because I'm like, she really do sound like something ain't right about her. And then Kwani said she was a plus size woman. And I kind of figured that from the way she talks on her videos, I can tell that, she kind of heavy because she breathes a little heavy on her videos. So does I. So do I. So I can't pass judgment on that. But the way she talked to Heidi and the way she talked to the best that I've got, you're not going to get far doing that, especially if you're saying that you are a book writer. Now, what if your books make it to the stores? You think Heidi or the best that I got or anybody heard you talk to her in that manner will actually buy your book? We're women. We're all supposed to get along. Don't know why they don't like diving. And when Miss Gina was over there, and she can vouch for this, when they had that party line, when they was interviewing diving, those questions were very biased. And then they was letting the people in the chat, the moderators, come for diving, and that wasn't right. And when Miss Gina spoke up and got mad and left out that live, the party line ain't been the since ain't haven't been good since then. And they don't understand. And then y'all got people around here calling Natasha, honestly speaking, and the other person, and she's a scammer, she's on drugs. I'm like, OMG, what more news can I get on these YouTube streets? You got to get respect to give respect. When we talking about that earlier, ladies. Okay, well, good morning. Have a blessed morning. And I'll probably come back on later on in the day because I don't got to go to dialysis tomorrow. And I'm not working right now. So me and just one and only and Miss Gina wrap it up. See you later, Miss Ann, my sister from another mother. And Miss Gina, how you been, sweetheart? How you been feeling? I check your videos out. I don't have nothing bad to say. I love you. I love the queendom. I come over there sometimes. I don't drop down, but I be in the bushes. Know that. And I love that video you and Geisha 305 did together. I never got a chance to tell you, but I did. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Yes, ma'am. Graces and peace. Have a blessed one. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you want a friend in me, Miss Justin, one and only, I am that girl. I'm not that type of friend that go back and sprue no information that we have shared. And you see that I talk to you online. I don't do that. I'm grown. I have morals. I was taught better. And it is very hard to develop friendships online because of the effery that goes on here. And I most definitely don't want to drag nobody or to be drugged. But if I see something wrong with somebody, I am going to call it out because truth is truth and it must be said. Yes, it is, Miss Gina, real fast for a click in the view. And like I was telling them, I had never really seen um asked April. I went over there one time and she was sitting down and she was finna get ready to prepare some makeup. And I got off her page because I'm like, look, I know how to put on my own makeup, not throwing no shade or anything. It just didn't interest me. And then Queen Lewis came on my live earlier today and she sent me the link to the video where she was talking about she can be black one day and white one day and calling and bite people monkeys and roaches and got Aunt Jemima everywhere. I looked at the first of the Q&A and I couldn't finish. So I have nothing to say bad about her because I don't know any of her content. And I'm just going off of what I saw because I really still don't understand after the dialogue that Miss O and Miss Kwani had, why is it up in a uproar like it is? They was just talking about the stuff that April was putting on her page and what is defined as biracial. And I'm sorry, Miss Justin one and only. I ain't gonna speak on it no more. That's that. Because I have a granddaughter that's mixed race. So I got something out of it that other people didn't get out of it. So, but the best that I got, try to make herself more relevant. But you putting it on everybody else, but it's really your fault that people don't like you because you did the same thing when it came down to when Sean Bradley was trying to get people to call the FBI. I understood your stance then, but what is your stance now? Why are you in the middle of this? And why are you over there on the party line putting out some private text messages that you and Kwani had? And when you was reading the text messages, you were just reading your portion of the text messages, but wasn't, reading the portions that Kwani sent. Where were your portions of the text message? If you gonna put it out there, put everything out there. I just don't understand these people. Yes, and she seemed like she seems like a very nice person, but I just didn't get with it. And I was trying to force myself to watch it, but I just kept finding myself doing something else. You see, I didn't she didn't grab my attention. But she's always speaking when she comes in people chat. Brother Jay love her. So, and I've even heard you shout her out, Miss Gina. So I didn't think none of it. So, and Kwani ain't gonna just come for people just to come for people. It was something that Kwani saw that she didn't like. And then Miss Hunt, you gotta see, I was taught to respect your elders. I'm 45, but I still call everybody Mr. and Mrs. That's the respect I was taught to do. That's why I say Miss Gina, Miss Just One and Only, Miss Ann, Miss Rita, Brother J, Dr. J, you know. So they just got me confused. And I was trying to understand. Y'all, excuse me, I was pouring me some water and the water froze and it was coming out crazy. You so right, Miss Gina. What's done in the dark does come to light. Yes, ma'am, it does. Ask me. I know. Cause when I was 21 years old, I had just turned 21, and my mama worked at the health department, and I was pregnant, girl, and I was scared to tell my mama because I knew better, and I wasn't married. But when my mama told me she loved me and she accept me for who I am, I didn't think about what nobody else thought about me at that point. So you so right on that one. And I couldn't, but my mama was so, she wasn't ashamed. Actually, she was happy. Because guess what my mama told me, Miss Gina? My mama say, baby, you could have been like the rest of your schoolmates. You babies in the separated till you was an adult and knew how to handle it to have your own child. Yeah, she made real good sense about that, and she said she wasn't talking to them. She was actually talking to the women that was black that was in a biracial relationship and had biracial children, but still know where they come from and who they are, and that's who she was trying to say that she wasn't bashing biracial people because she has a child that is biracial. And that's what I didn't understand. And then what I didn't understand about the best that I got, if you have white people in your family and your mom is African American and your dad is African American, that makes you African American. Why she's so offended, I don't know. But I knew that they were saying that she was caping for Ike's April. But Ike's April is a grown lady. And I'm sure she knows how to fight her own battles. And see, that's what's wrong with YouTube. People be windmilling for the wrong reasons. If it ain't for you, stay out of it. But in my mind, Heidi knew who Heidi was actually really speaking to. It's a certain person she was talking to about that she felt they should have had her back. Cause everybody not coming over here saying, "Oh, I'm black, but I have a white husband," or people not really putting their business out there like that. And you so right, Miss Gina. And see, that's what's wrong. Cause April is capable of defending herself, especially when it came to Miss Olivia. She put all that information out, so she capable of fighting her own battles. That's why I try to stay in my lane. But I will speak on some things that I think that's crazy and shouldn't be out there. Now they don't have to talk about this race that needs to come to a cease. Calling CPS needs to come to a cease. Calling the police need to come to a cease. And people just need to go get some original commentary. Well, I'm quite sure just one and only you doing a great job of doing that. Cause we got actually in my family, I have a lot of mixed race family members. I got a cousin, she got a baby. And her daughter is actually mixed race. My granddaughter is mixed race. And you know what I love about my granddaughter and what my granddaughter mothers does? Because she is biracial and because she speaks Spanish, my granddaughter knows Spanish and English. And see, that's what parents need to be doing. She know her daddy is African American. She know her mother is Puerto Rican. So she speak English and she speaks Spanish and she a little firecracker. And I think she got that part from her grandmother. Cause I can be a firecracker. And you right, Miss Gina. You so right. You so right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Or get on your platform and just continue the same beef for months and months and months. It's ridiculous. Okay, I feel like if you're gonna beef, a beef shouldn't be no more than 2 weeks. Cause after that, you shouldn't have no more to say to that person after 2 weeks. And then building all these people up to be on your side and try to control what chat they can go to, who page they can go to, and all that type of stuff that needs to stop too. Cause it's enough subscribers on these YouTube streets for everybody channel. Unless they just there for the mess. Cause it is some things out here that we all can learn from one another. And that's why I love Miss Quanity to death. Cause Quanity say each one teach one, and that's so right. Yeah, but you right. You right, Miss Gina. You so right. It shouldn't take that much time, but sometimes people don't know how to stop. And my cutoff limit, which is gonna be 2 weeks, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. You can't, but me myself, I ain't gonna reply because I know how not to reply to you. When you don't get no reply or you don't say nothing back, they'll eventually shut up because then it's gonna be like they talking to themselves. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just one and only. Yes, ma'am. I agree with what Heidi said too. There's a lot of people out here I adore. I only go in certain rooms. I go to Miss Gina, Brother Jay, Heidi, Phi Babe, Kwani, Spill It Boy TV. I go over to Kelly Love sometimes. And that's about it. But other than that, I go around QB and Neptarians and diving. Other than that, I just scroll the streets and see what's going on. That's it. And Miss Rita. I love Miss Rita. Miss Rita has the most original roast ever. I love her. Especially yesterday when she did that live about respecting Miss Olivia and calling Miss Olivia on the phone and kept saying, Mother, may I? Boy, that had me so hot. I was in here laughing. I say, my son said, well, Mom, what is you laughing at? I say, Miss Rita, absolutely. And I used to go peep over there at Sean Bradley chat, but he don't be talking about nothing. He just like to keep mess going. That's it. And I don't like mess like that. Yeah, he is funny, but Kelly Love, I can't get with that green background. He need to change that green background, and he need to do something about that camera with them delays in it. Cause he was twerking, and it looked like it looked like he was dancing in the Matrix. And I like when he do his little clips and he be using his little filters. I love Kelly Love. I love Spiller Boy TV too. Oh, and L Teddy. I like to go away and L Teddy chat too. Like they tried to get Neptarian started today. The reason why we didn't have the cooking challenge just one and only is because he wasn't feeling good. But somebody went over there in that boy chat and told him people was talking about him. And then one of his subs actually stopped him because he was finna get ready to go off. And one of his subs stopped him and told him, that's not true. Wasn't nobody talking about you today, Nep. And so he was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and lay back down. So wherever he went yesterday, it made him sick. Like my son, I paid almost, I'll say when we was in Tampa, I took him to the zoo and it was his birthday. He was about 8, I'll say 8 or 9. And he got sick right there at the zoo. And my baby laid down on the ground. So I told my husband, I was like, I don't think he feeling too good. We took him by the donkeys. When he went by the donkeys, that's when he started feeling sick. And it was like we weren't finna leave. We just paid all this money to get up in this zoo. We finna stay here. So I asked my baby, I said, you feel well enough? No, you want to get on some rides or something? He was like, yeah, I'd rather get on the rides, mommy. I don't want to see no more animals. So I took him to get on the rides. But when he got home, everything he ate came up. I was like, yeah, some with them donkeys didn't sit right with him. Because he was riding on the donkey, so I don't know. That's why you got to be mindful of things and watch and look and be quiet sometimes. Yeah, so I ain't been to the zoo here in Georgia yet. I just let him go to Six Flags with his friends. And see, my baby neutral. My baby like all kinds. He don't care because he got a Spanish girl that's his best friend. I love her. She love me. I love her mom. They love me. And it's that. And those are the only people really we know in our area where we live. But I do have family here. I got a cousin that lives in DeKalb County. And I don't go over there because every time you turn the news on, it's something bad always happening over there. So I just try to stay where I'm at. Okay, well, good night and good morning, Miss Gina. Good night, sweetheart. Good morning. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I really wasn't trying to go live. I was actually trying to figure out this streaming service and what all I can do on it. And then pop up and look and see Miss Just One and Only up on here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Get me some commentary for later. Hope this medicine let me go to sleep. But I'll be up for another hour or two so I can get my son ready for school. Get him up so he won't miss his school bus. Y'all have a blessed morning. And I'll be back later, Just One and Only.